Hare Krishna, everybody. Dandavat Pranam. Please come, everybody come this side. Okay. So, are the kids here? Do they're not coming? Okay, we'll see. I thought they can start. Kirtan. Hare Krishna, welcome Prabhu, please come. Hare Bol. We're just starting Kirtan. Please come. Dandavat Pranam. Jai. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashata Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधा काला चंदी राधा काला चंदी राधे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे ओ जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जय सीताराम लक्ष्मण भक्त हनुमान सीताराम लक्ष्मण भक्त हनुमान हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा श्रीला प्रभुपदा जय गुरुदेवा 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 श्रीला गुरुदेवा निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमद् ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा मैया यमुना मैया की तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की Tagore Premanande, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini, Namaste Saraswati Deve, Gauravani Pracharine, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi, Pashat Deshatarine. Hare Krishna, everybody, welcome. Hare Krishna, can we have everybody come this way? Oh, wow, Hare Krishna, nice to see you, Anish. Everybody come a little bit this side here. All Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Everybody come this side so I can see you. Prabhuji, yes, sir. Please. Anybody who wants to sit up, you can please feel comfortable. Yeah, Prabhuji, please feel comfortable. Yeah. Who are you, Prabhuji? I had not met you. Avinash, welcome. Hare Krishna.
Suma's sister's son.
Suma's sister's son. Welcome. Where are you coming from? Atlanta. Come here, Prabhuji, so I can see. Thank you. Come here, Prabhuji. Come this way. You can give it to me. Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. How's everybody doing? Everybody's doing well. You come here. Come here. All the kids come forward. Adishrava, Anish. Good to see you, Anish. Long time no see. Where's your brother? Is he here? He's upstairs. Very nice. Oh, Harshit is here. How are you? Looking cute in your red jacket. Very nice. Hare Krishna, Maitreya. Come forward, Maitreya. Okay, so today we actually have one icebreaker question.
I love questions.
You like questions? Okay.
You are a question.
So, icebreaker question. Who remembers the icebreaker question?
I'm nice.
Anybody remembers the icebreaker question? Look it up.
Alright.
What is the question, Mummy?
Question is, at which moment do you feel that,
Have you felt the presence of Krishna in your life? Has there been any moment in your life where you have felt the presence of Krishna? Prishu would like to go first. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I go first then?
Yeah.
I mean second.
Yeah. Sometimes she remembers about Krishna. Sometimes she remembers Krishna at school. Sometimes remembers Krishna. Very nice. That is all what we have to do. Remember Krishna.
No.
Okay, listen. Everybody listen. Haribol. Yes.
So
Kaushik.
basically, there's an incident that happened, and that reminded just me of like about Krishna saved my life. So like I was crossing like the road, like from I have to go from school to home. Like there's a big road.
He was crossing the road. Everybody's listening, right? Haribol.
And then I was on my bicycle, so the chain fell in like the middle of the road. And this man stopped. Yeah, I was like right in the middle of the road, and then a man stopped and made everybody stop for me.
Wow.
I had to walk.
See, amazing, right?
I can relate.
So you felt like as if it was Krishna's hand there helping you. Yes, Maitreya.
I broke my leg and survived.
He broke his leg and he survived. Okay.
I also have to. I also have another one. So I was playing in the slide.
He was playing on the slide.
I was playing this new slide or something, and I almost died, but I survived because I'm just like that.
Yes. Okay. No. So see how the kids are remembering Krishna. They have Krishna's hand, right? Anybody else? One chance. Harshit.
I was in the school, then I remember when Krishna comes.
Very nice. He was in school and he remembered when Krishna comes. Very nice. Yes. How about you? Yes. Have you felt Krishna's hand in your life?
So I had like my math final exam last week, and it's in the morning, and I thought it was at 9. So I got up a little earlier than usual, so I wanted to go early. But then I checked the time, and it was actually 8. So I had to like rush really quickly. I thought I was gonna miss it, and like the whole car ride, I was like thinking of Krishna and like I wanted him to save me, so I wouldn't like miss the exam. So
Amazing, right? And you made it on time. And
and I got a good grade.
And you did a good grade. See, Krishna's life. Okay. How about you? Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Mataji? Any? Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have so many moments that I felt Krishna's presence. Recently, I was so surprised and felt so loud. One incident happened recently. This month was very tough for me. So many hours of assignments and exams. I'm like back to back full. And I have 8 hours of office training I'm supposed to finish by 25th this month. I was like, okay, so now see if there is any training out there I have to finish. I have to pick 8 trainings hours or 8 hours I have to complete first. Somehow I have to complete it. And I was looking at my hours and I was like, it's already completed. Good. In the system, it's already completed.
Wow.
And I was like, how does this happen? I was like crazy, like 1 month before it was 8 hours minus, and now it's like full. I was like all set for this year. He gave me 8 hours back, right?
Wow.
I was like, because there was a common training that some people attended to, and I attended also.
So you had that.
Those hours they took it as 8 hours. And I'm like,
Wow.
saved by
Krishna's hand is there.
I was so surprised because time was so precious and it was so critical for me. I was like oh my god.
Those are moments, right?
And he's like, right there.
Those are moments we get goosebumps, right? We feel like, oh my God, how? Prabhu, you want to share something?
Yeah, Prabhuji. So last week there was a
Come, Kaushal Mataji. Good to see you. Please come. Hare Krishna.
So last week we done the UAT testing, everything went well. So personal payment happened. Before that, okay, I chanted 3 times. Then we done everything, it went well. Then after 15 minutes, I realized something is missing. Then I go back and checked it. The wrong code went.
Wrong code went? Wrong?
Half of the code wrong went. Okay. Then I paid 3 times and then I deployed and I corrected everything.
You good?
Till now, no one is observed. That's the
Amazing.
it spoiled. It went all the system down. Again, I put the data.
I got 100 on that.
Till now, no one
I
likes
beat
it.
Jerry.
That's where I pay.
I'm the only kid that got 100.
Mataji? Please, everybody listen. Hari Bol. Yeah. Jai. Hari Bol. Nice. Ravi Prabhu?
Today we are here because of Krishna Prabhu. Exact 1 year back, we were about to go back to India in December 20. By the mercy of Krishna, we thought to it's all the mercy of Krishna.
Ravi. Yeah, amazing, right? We've seen.
Visa.
Amazing.
It was totally unfair to buy this home also, like, it's the
Mercy of Krishna.
Things change.
How about you, Mataji? Not yet. Every moment you're feeling okay. How about Mataji's Lalita Mataji, Suma Mataji, Priyanka Mataji, Shri Gopika Mataji there? Yes, please.
Listen. Yeah, you can tell recent one.
So, Kaushal Mataji, we're discussing, have you ever felt the presence of Krishna in your life? And if yes, please share. Suma Mataji, yes. Haribol. Listen. Please.
4 months ago. Last year December, maybe by this time or maybe after 2 days or something like 2025 in between. I have announcement from my management that I'm going to end my project by January 15th. And then I need to look for a different
New project.
new client and everything. So I was into consultancy. So like my position will be full time, but I need to look for a different client, which is a limited time. So we everybody know that 2024 is like there is no opportunities, much opportunities are not there. So I was like, I went my Christmas vacation, everything done, and then came back for Sankranti, getting ready. And by the time I got to know by my management that there is no new projects are coming, and in the existing projects also, people are sending back to India. And due to my medication and everything, I'm using the medicine that other than USA and Canada,
You cannot get it.
I cannot. If I go back to India, I need to be on that medicine for 1 more year. Till 25 October, I have to be on that. So I don't have choice. And the same time, I got introduced to ISKCON. And then slowly I started chanting. Slowly I joined the reading calls and everything. And I don't know what happened. I got to know by somebody that I can. Actually, my management already asked me to go back to India. I was like, no option. I have to go to India, but I don't have a medicine. Without that medicine, I can't survive. I don't know what to do. The same parallel time, I got introduced here and reading calls and everything going on parallel. Going to Bhakti, all this happening. And then one of my colleagues asked me, even I didn't ask. He called me and he said, he gave a suggestion that Suma, because of your health condition, you can apply for FMLA that can save you 3 months. So you will get 90 days of time. So in that time, you may find another job outside or a client inside, like in the Capgemini itself. So yeah, that's a good choice and good suggestion also. So I immediately asked my doctor to fill out all the forms and everything, and then immediately she approved my FMLA and my management also approved. Everything happened, and the 90 days I got time off. In meantime, one of my old friend, I worked with him 10 years ago back in India. He got to know that some of our friends told them that Suma lost her job. She needs a job now. So he himself called me and asked, why didn't you call us? We are all here, right? Why didn't you call us?
We did a Nasimha Homa
Nasimha Homa.
before Monday. But in the next week, everything turned.
It turned around.
Everything turned back.
Before that, I applied in all the portals and everything. Nobody called me for interview. After nursing home, started interviews, got getting scheduled. And then I was going for interviews and coming back and doing all these meditation and everything is parallel. And then these guys called me, who lives in nearby only. They called me and why did you call us? We are all here. All this happened and they referred me to AT&T now. And there also, the current manager had to approve for the budget and everything, right? So he was not approving. They have some internal this and then he is not approving. They thought of moving me to some other manager also. Somehow he approved. We don't know. Even when I met him personally here, he was asking me, we don't know Suma how that got approved. He said, this is like Krishna. Let me do it myself. It's like, why are you worrying so much? Let me do it. That's it. You are like,
So
what's going on?
what happens? What happens when instances like this happen? Our faith increases, right? Krishna actually gives these small molecules in our life, and when these small molecules come, our life completely transforms. And when it transforms, this is just one molecule which we need. which can then sustain us for lifetimes. So we have to keep these very, very precious moments which Krishna gives us, which is very personal to everybody. We have to keep it very close to our heart. Mataji, Lalita Mataji, anything you'd like to share? Many incidents?
Nothing I can
Pinpoint.
say.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, very some difficult situations in life where it was very difficult to think and make decisions.
Hmm.
Then I was Krishna's side.
Hmm.
And I understood that even though the outcomes were difficult to manage, it was the best thing that the best way to
The best way to go.
the best way to go. And amazing how Krishna directed it without we having to go and make the decision ourselves, the difficult decisions ourselves. We were praying to him saying, this is hard for us.
We'll come to it.
Why don't you please, take it forward. And he did. So,
Right.
amazing.
Amazing. Thank you. Priyanka Mataji, anything you'd like to share?
Like for me also there are many experiences, but one thing that I would like to mention is Prabhupada keeps saying that books are very important. So this is more like an adjustment facility. I was when we moved to Mumbai, like we moved to Mumbai to our new house, we constructed a separate temple. So in that temple, like I kept all the deities of Vedas and I was worshipping. And then all of a sudden after COVID, we have to come here, and then I got introduced to this scorn. And because of one of the I think great Vaishnava, so she helped me. She
Introduced you.
Yeah. Introduced certain things.
She was your Path Pradakshak Guru. Yeah, Path Pradakshak Guru. So the person who brings you to Krishna consciousness, that person is called the Path Pradakshak Guru. Yeah.
So after that, we went to India, like after 1 year, and I was in my temple, and all of a sudden I opened one drawer and I could see Gita as it is. And before that, I did not even know about Bhagavad Gita as it is, Prabhupada book, how important it is. And when I opened the drawer and I was like shocked, I have this book
You have
and
this
I've
book.
been praying, and I think because of the book,
It's
yeah.
here.
Just because I think that's the right? Because Prabhupada said, if you just touch my book, you'll be coming close to me. So I think that is how we came here and everything happened. So I think it's one of the favorite moment of my life.
Nice. Jai. Haribol.
So this reminds me of one incident visited and reading. And in that incident, the sentence of goes like this. The devotional service is so important that even if a person does very, very small, almost negligible extent of that service, right? Or service or bhakti or whatever, that little, even then, it will give a supreme benefit to the person and everyone around them. So, example was Ajamil. Ajamil was, what did he do, right? He called his son Narayana at the end of his life. He didn't even call Lord Narayana. And but Lord take it, so the scripture says Lord Narayana took it very seriously.
Yeah.
Because he called his name,
Called
he
his
just
name.
delivered him, like he got the Alte Narayana Stuti benefit. Just for calling his name, just once. So, even though you don't know the book,
We'll come to you. We'll come to you. First, we'll get everybody to speak, then we'll come back to you. Seconds. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Mataji, when I was in my really bad days, then Mataji really helped me. I like all of a sudden I went to her place and discussions happened, and then things unfolded into different directions. So Krishna is always there to help.
Always there. Yeah. It's all about desire. Shri Gopika Mataji. Every day.
So many instances. With my employment, I joined the company as a contractor. My contract is ending. That time it was a recession, and there is a freeze for to convert to FTE full time. So everything I was like worried what will happen. It's going to end, but always Krishna, right? I always feel like I'm falling. At the last moment, I
He
see
picks
that.
up. He picks
So
up.
everything. Just 1 week before, they called me and said, there is a position open, please join us. And another one was my EAD expired. There was one cruise thing we did. So something happened and I had to, because without the EAD I can't work, right? So they said, get the EAD and come back. We'll give you 1 week, 1 or 2 weeks. But then it took more than a month. I was like so worried, but my manager said that's okay, we'll keep the position open.
Oh, wow. Very good.
It was Wells Fargo. I was a contractor. I think they kept the position open and saying like the last month. And then now recently what happened? Say his passport expired. I always explain to them. Krishna has my mother for me. I finally have to go to California. The day before we saw expired. What to do? We don't know what to do. I said, we get your school ID, let's see what happens. So he's too tall and people will leave my brother. Too tall and like this. So then when we went to the security check, I thought he's going to ask passport. I mean, I don't think ID. So that passport is okay ID. I was so scared. Then he said, then he was showing, he was about, I only have my school ID. Oh, he's a minor. I said, okay, go.
Wow. See?
And then this is done. So we went to California for biometrics appointment. There, that's all. This is the expired passport because they will scrutinize very.
You have to check. Yeah.
Check everything. I thought, okay, Krishna, we came, we spent $1,000, we came. So it's all, Krishna had taken and I gave him, he did not check the dates or anything. He just saw the picture and he saw, why the hat is like this, why the hat, that's all he was saying. Every conversation. He did not look at the important things. He didn't really have the biometrics. So many people.
Amazing.
We think like they're falling, but even spiritually also, you see the difference. How we were before Krishna consciousness and how we are now.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Kaushalya Mataji.
Enjoying the job. Mostly things, but
Listen.
then a government got up
What do you have
small
here?
village. There is Venugopal Swami temple. Very near 4 houses away. I'm always hearing Ekaham mantra in my every day.
Where?
Sit down. Yeah, all the kids sit down, please.
My mom always, whatever she needs, innocently, she is asking Krishna, like, God, you do this, I will do this,
Oh.
kind of innocently. I am also like this. I don't know. That is called you know, she is asking always. She is very innocent. I am also born like that. As of now, whatever I ask him, my expectation, he gives more than that. He gives whatever
Best of that.
he is always giving me. I don't have much, but now onwards I am kind of my fix is not this path. That is my concern.
Don't worry, Mataji. Yeah. You have the desire, so it will happen.
Right now.
It will happen. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Prabhu, would you like to share something?
I recently got a blood test done.
Blood test.
Looking at the results. So, 0.2 milligrams of, everybody is, most of them are in place, at least I should say. So, 0.2 milligrams of potassium, 0.1 milligrams of like magnesium. I said, we don't eat, we don't measure it and we don't eat all these, all these things, right? Minerals, right? But everything comes into picture. Automatically. Who is doing it? Krishna is doing it, right? Such an amazing, right? You cannot explain how it happens. With his mercy,
Everything happens. Yeah.
he's adjusting everything, all the, if he lacks something, he puts it, if he have excess, he will remove it.
He removes it.
Amazing, right?
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
nice.
Krishna. Mummy, would you like to share something?
Actually, if I look back, I have a lot of challenges in my life. And every time I feel, that Krishna was there to give me solutions. I have a macular degeneration problem in my eye. And it was in 2005 that doctor told me that in another 5 years, you will become blind. And then I used to, put a blindfold and try to go around the house that, I can walk or I can see or something. And I'm a scientist, so I used to work. So I always used to see that, oh, till I retire, I should not lose my eyesight. But somehow, with the whatever percentage I'm managing, it is all because of Krishna, I feel. And then the biggest pride I have is my son. And association of all you good souls. I really cherish the moments when I am with all of you. So thank you very much.
Oftentimes in our life, you get these small dots, right? And we don't understand what those dots mean. But later down the line, when we see that, oh, all these dots actually connected, then we understand that, there was Krishna's hand in every small dot which was there, right? So we have to remember that. That point is very important, that whether we are in happiness or sadness, Krishna is always there, protecting us. Anish, for the closing.
On my math file, I forgot like a formula for one of the problems. So right when I saw it for the third time, it just clicked in my head. So
And it came. It came, right? Yeah. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, right? Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that if we forget something, Krishna will bring us that forgetfulness, right? Whatever we have forgotten, Krishna will help us to remember. But if we need to forget something, if we have to remember something, Krishna will help us remember. And if we have to forget something, Krishna will help us to forget that too. Yes.
What's the question?
Anish, this question?
The question that you asked the people.
No. We got it. We got it. Yes. Yeah, we got it. Okay. So, the mummy shared.
No, her mummy.
Oh, mummy, would you like to share?
Guruji, other people also have mummy.
Sorry. तो आपकी लाइफ में अभी ऐसा कुछ हुआ है कि आपको भगवान का ऐसा एहसास हुआ है कि भगवान जी हैं यहाँ पर?
तो है ही नहीं, उसके अंदर तो कुछ है
ही नहीं। कोई इंसिडेंट है आपके पास जो आप बताना चाहते हैं? No. Okay. For me, man, so many. So many. I just feel like Krishna saved me. Krishna saved me. Krishna is saving me every minute. Everybody is going through so many challenges, right? Each person has their own challenges. But Krishna is really helping us with each challenge, right? Everybody has their own challenges in life, right? But
very small things also I am asking
Krishna.
Always.
He's our best friend. He is our best friend. Haven't we have so many moments where we feel like we can depend on somebody, but that person doesn't come through? Right? So many times. Like we feel like this is our best friend, but not. But there's one person who has always been our best friend from time immemorial, which is he's sitting in our hearts. Right now he's seeing, when will this person turn around and look at me? He's just waiting for us. So these are amazing, things which we should be very grateful for. We should be very grateful to Krishna, that Krishna, thank you for helping us. Prabhu, you want to share? You're the only one who can share.
There is a lot of incidents. I can see the Krishna. Maybe if I want to mention about one particular thing, last year at the same time I went to the visa interview. I never thought of I get approval, but I feel like with the situation, I feel that okay, Krishna is there.
Krishna is there. Nice. Thank you. Okay, so let us read today from week number 25, 27. Prabhu, can you tell kids? Quiet. We don't have mic. Yeah. I want everybody to come closer.
Like Krishna is in our happiness, right? Last week Maharaj was explaining that Krishna is never inattentive.
Krishna is never
Inattentive.
inattentive.
Always attentive. And it's not that when you are praying, after you are praying, then Krishna is listening to your prayers. It is not true.
No.
He was listening to you even
Before you
praying.
started.
He was attentive. He is not lazy, and he is always waiting for you to call his name.
Sometimes
Before,
you don't
like-
ask also, he will do that.
Yeah, so we don't think
We
about
don't
like
need
this.
to ask him.
We don't think like this. But it is part of Gajendra Moksha, that whole four chapters. In that, right, Gajendra, it took 1,000 years for Gajendra to remember his past. 1,000 years. 1,000 years he was like his mouth. But because he remembered and everything is because he was practicing one sloka, that one full sloka he was able to recite in this lifetime. So King Indrajumna was in meditation. He was in meditation and Angira Muni comes and he doesn't pay attention. He becomes angry and he curses him. You are in the lower mode, so you become a dumb body and you become an elephant. And that's how he becomes, it's not even Indrajumna's fault. He didn't do anything wrong. But he got cursed and he's suffering, right? Then I was asking Maharaj, right? What did Gajendra sin? What is his sin? Why he suffered 1,000 years? Then he told me this Satya from Slogan. When Lord wants to bring you closer to him, he will give you a problem and then he will bring you back. So for elephant, in an elephant life, to go back to God, it will take multiple lifetimes. After elephant, you have to be something else and then human being and then life. It takes a long time, right? But because of that one lifetime, this crocodile and elephant both went back. In one lifetime. I was asking what is his nature, what did Indra do, why he had to be suffering, why he had to be an elephant, why elephant. Everybody just enjoying with his family, right? He was splashing water and enjoying the pond. So then I was like, I felt like it's unfair to that. I was like contemplating, okay, why didn't Krishna, why he has to suffer?
Why do good things happen to bad people? Why do bad things happen to good people?
Sometimes my understand I was contemplating why do bad things happen. And Gajendra has 1,000 years, right? I'm thinking, why 1,000 years?
Jai.
And Maharaj clarified very clearly. In that sloka, it was very clear. When he wants you to come, so pure devotees or devotees, right? They think any calamity comes to us, they think it is Krishna's calamity. That if we think that way, we are in much better state of mind.
Like Kunti
You
Mata.
can handle it better. Yeah, that situation, irrespective of whatever it is, you will be able to handle it better. Otherwise, you will be like miserable, sobbing, crying, and all this sort of thing.
Okay, let's read week.
Vasishta Maharaj was giving the class. Virendra Moksha, he was giving us the class, four chapters.
Just want to add a point there. And when Agastya Muni came, like there's a reason for it, right? There's what I heard.
Yeah.
There's a reason behind it is he was doing puja, asana. He knew that Agastya Muni came,
Oh, is it?
but he did not get up. Saying that, oh, I'm doing asana to Lord Vishnu, so why should I, he will sit. That's okay, he will sit. That's the Bhagavad Gita. Whenever some elders come to our house, although we're doing puja, we have to get up, receive them, make making tea, then we should take the permission and finish the puja. If you
Nice
don't do
point.
that, that's aparad. So he said, okay, you're sitting like an elephant. So
You sit like an elephant.
But this point was not in the Bhagavad. Maybe it was somewhere else.
Very logical.
It was not used in
Yeah.
I heard him. I have to refer that in Bhagavad.
different topic, different reference or.
But Agastya Muni came and that incident is there. That incident is there.
We can do more research on this. All right, so we'll all go ahead. We'll start. Yes, Mataji. One more time. Bhakt Prahlad.
Only that life
So Bhakta Prahlad, he is an eternal devotee of Krishna, right? So these are eternal associates who come just for the pastime. So even though I was reading just today in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, we were reading the same point where Brihad Bhagavatamrita, the point which is made is Prahlad Maharaj, even though he is in the material world, even though he is now sitting in the material world, still that part is called spiritual world, because he, even though he's in the material world, he never touches the material world. So they are eternal associates of Krishna.
And one more thing I recently learned was Prahlad Maharaj was in the womb of his mom, right? When Hiranyakashipu went for a tapasya, he did not come back for 1,000 years. It's 1,000 years, and Prahlad Maharaj was still, right? It's not 1,000 years. Right? So she did not want to deliver the baby until he comes back.
Until he comes back.
So she kept him. And Narmuni gave her the blessing, and he was learning Bhagavatam and all the scriptures from Narmuni in his hermitage, all these years. So he has very good foundational,
That's the concept. That's why
I never thought about this. No, we will not think right. So by the time Hiranyakashipu came, then she, like, a little before she delivered, so he was able to catch Prahlad Maharaj. He was in the womb for so many years. It was very, very special devotion.
Nice. Okay, week 27. So does everybody have it? Let's pull it up. And we'll have Maitreya, if you can come here forward. Maitreya, Kaushik, come sit here. Sit here in front. Sit quietly without making noise, so that way everybody is, here you're trying to read. Okay, Maitreya, start.
Okay.
I'm very comfortable. Everybody okay? Sit. No, Hare Krishna. Wow, Hare Krishna.
Wow.
Welcome. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Wow, very nice. How are you doing?
I'm doing
Are you okay? Very nice. Good to see you again.
Can I read?
Okay, let's read. You have it? Anish, can you send it to?
Sri Namam Gita. The nectar of the holy name.
Everybody is able to hear? Okay. Hare
Of
Krishna.
all the holy name. Of all the holy.
Okay.
Of all the holy names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the name Krishna is the most powerful. Srila Sukadeva Goswami, as it concluded the 19th chapter of the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, by pointing out the five particular excellences by Lord Krishna. The fourth excellence of Lord Krishna's appearance concerns the glories of his name. It is stated in the Vedic literature, by chanting the different names of Lord Vishnu, a holy name, 1,000 times, one may be bestowed with the same benefits as by thrice chanting the holy name of Lord Rama. Holy name of Lord Rama. And by chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna only once, one personality of God, including Vishnu and Rama, the holy name of Krishna is the most powerful. The Vedic literature, therefore.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Okay. Now, without seeing, when you chant the holy name of Vishnu, it is equal to what?
Krishna and Rama.
3 names of?
Krishna. No. I decline.
Lord Ram. So here it is saying
I
that
said 3 people.
if you chant different names of Lord Vishnu 1,000 times, same benefit is actually received by chanting 3 times the holy name of Lord Ram. But when you chant the holy name of Lord Krishna once, then you receive the same benefit of chanting 3 names of Lord Ram or 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu. Yes, Maitreya? Clear? Yes?
I further than before.
You have to pay
Accept.
attention. Pay attention when
I
you're reading.
accept
Okay. Okay, again. Now and by chanting. Go ahead. And by chanting. And by chanting.
What?
Read after that.
Where?
And by
And by
chanting.
chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna only once. One personality of God, including Vishnu and
One
Rama.
receives the same benefit.
One receives the same benefit. In other words, of the holy name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, including Vishnu and Rama. The holy name of Krishna is the most name of Krishna. Most powerful. What? What?
The holy
Hare
name.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
The
Hare Hare.
Vedic literature therefore specifically stresses
the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Wait. Oh.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Name of Krishna in this age. Thus, when Lord Chaitanya introduced the chanting of the holy name in Krishna in this age, thus making liberation more easily obtainable than in other ages. In other words, Lord Krishna is more excellent than his other incarnations. Well, although all of them are equally the supreme personality of Godhead.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. Okay, Kaushik, without seeing, what was the essence of what we read?
Like, what do you mean by essence?
What did you understand by reading this?
By chanting Lord Rama's name 3 times is equal to chanting all the different names of like Lord Vishnu
1,000 times.
And then by chanting just once of Hare Krishna, like Krishna's name, you can get the same benefit.
You get the same benefit, right? Everybody's clear? Right? So that's the reason why chanting the holy name, which is the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it is so important. In Kali Yuga, especially, this Yuga which is so degraded, this Yuga, if you just chant the holy name, which we all chanted together, you can actually go back to Golok Vrindavan just by chanting the holy name. Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let us read passage for discussion. Would you like to read?
Yes, thank you.
Not, we'll have Varsha read now. But there will be question and answer, so pay attention. Okay.
Passage for discussion. For a happy life, follow the rules from the Vedic scriptures.
यह शास्त्र विधिम उत्सृज्य वर्तते काम कारता न स सिद्धिम अवाप्नोति न सुखम न पराम गतिम यह शास्त्र विधिम उत्सृज्य वर्तते कामाकारतः न स सिद्धिमवाप्नोति न सुखम न पराम गतिम यः शास्त्रविधिम् उत्सृज्य वर्तते कामाकारतः न स सिद्धिमवाप्नोति न सुखम न पराम गतिम यः शास्त्रविधिम् उत्सृज्य वर्तते कामाकारतः न स सिद्धिमवाप्नोति न सुखम न पराम गतिम. So the theme of the passage today is for a happy life, right? We want happy life. You have to follow the rules from the Vedic scriptures. So let us read the translation.
Translation. But he who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whim
Water bottle.
attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination.
So here Krishna is saying a person who discards scriptural injunctions, okay, and acts according to his own whims, like I am the boss. Whatever I do, that is the right way to do it. That person, he doesn't attain perfection, he doesn't attain happiness, nor does he attain the supreme destination. Okay, let us understand. Purport.
As described before, the Shastra wisdom or the direction of the Shastra is given to the different castes and orders of human society. Everyone is expected to follow these rules and regulations. If one does not follow them and acts whimsically according to his lust, greed, and desire, then he never will be perfect in his life. In other words, a man may theoretically know all these things, but if he does not apply them in his own life, then he is to be known as the lowest of mankind. In the human form of life, a living entity is expected to be sane and to follow the regulations given for elevating his life to the highest platform. But if he does not follow them, then he degrades himself. But even if he follows the rules and regulations and moral principles and ultimately does not come to the stage of understanding the Supreme Lord, then all his knowledge becomes vague. Therefore, one should gradually raise himself to the platform of Krishna consciousness and devotional service. It is then and there that he can attain the greatest perfectional stage, not otherwise.
So, what have you understood so far?
So like not just like do whatever you want, but you should like follow the things that are like written, like not just like
Yeah.
I can't think.
No, that's good. That's very good. Yes. So an example which Srila Prabhupada gives is that if in the US you drive on the right, but now if you say no, not going to follow these rules and regulations, I'm going to start driving on the left, what is going to happen, right? Lots of chaos, right? So same way, you have some rules and regulations which have been given for leading a proper human form of life. That is very important for us to follow. All right. If you don't follow it, then we cannot attain the highest perfectional stage of life. Right. So each person has been given some duty to perform. Like you're a student, you're required to study. Right. As a father, I have to take care of my kids. Right. I have to take care of my parents. Right. So each person have their duties which we have to perform. Right. So that's what Krishna is explaining. Okay. Next paragraph.
The word kama charata is very significant. A person who knowingly violates the rules acts in.
Does that happen to us? Many times, right? We know what we're about to do is wrong, but still, as if by force, we do it. Right? Many times it happens. We know what we're about to do is wrong, but by force, it's like as if we are forced to do it. Right? So Krishna says that why does that happen? Why does that happen? We know we're about to do something wrong, but still we do it. That is our desires, which we have, which are in the deepest caverns of our heart, right? Like conditioning from so many lifetimes, which is there. It forces us to do those activities. Okay.
He knows that this is forbidden, still he acts. This is called acting whimsically. He knows that this should be done, but still he does not do it. Therefore, he is called whimsical. Such persons are destined to be condemned by the Supreme Lord. Such persons cannot have the perfection which is meant for the human life. The human life is especially meant for purifying one's existence, and one who does not follow the rules and regulations cannot purify himself, nor can he attain the real stage of happiness.
Right? Clear? Everybody's clear? Okay. Let's read the next verse. Tasmak chastram paramam te. Karya vyavastitau. Jnatva shastra vidhanoktam. Karma kartum iharhasi. Tasmak chastram pramanam te. Karya vyavastitau. Jnatva shastra vidhanoktam. Karma kartum iharhasi. Tasmak Shastram Pramanam Te Karya 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 Vyavastitau Nyatva Shastra Vidhanoktam Karma Kartum Iharhasi. Okay, translation.
One should understand what is duty and what is not duty by regulations of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated.
So, first thing is we should first understand what is the duty, what is not duty by rules and regulations which are given in the scriptures. Once we understand the rules and regulations, then and only then we can gradually be elevated by following those rules and regulations. Okay, purport. Yes, Kaushik.
As stated in the 15th chapter, all rules and regulations of the Vedas are meant for knowing Krishna. If one understands Krishna from the Bhagavad Gita and becomes situated in Krishna consciousness, engaging himself in devotional service, he has reached the highest perfection of knowledge offered by the Vedic literatures. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made this process very easy. He asked people to just simply chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. To engage in the devotional service of the Lord and eat remnants of food stuff
Offered to the deities. Okay, so in 15th chapter it is mentioned all the rules and regulations which are given in the Vedas are given only for one reason and one reason only. What is that reason? The reason is that somehow we have to understand Krishna and elevate our life. Right? What is the rules and regulations which is given? Only one reason. Purpose is one, which is we have to understand who Krishna is, who we are, what is our relationship with Krishna, so we can go back to Krishna. Okay. And Mahaprabhu gave this process which was very, very easy. And what was the process? Just chant the holy name. Just by chanting the holy name, everything is going to be revealed one day. But we have to have patience, we have to have faith, and we have to have determination. When you chant the holy name, one day, as we're chanting the holy name, everything is going to be revealed. Right? Okay. Okay, next. Anish.
From PS.
So there were two things. One is, first thing is we have to get the tongue, right? So it's in a line. Tongue, belly, genitals, right? So if you control the tongue, how do you control the tongue? Two things tongue does. What are the two things? Kaushalya Mataji? Taste, talking. Tasting and talking. If we can control our taste and talking, how do we control our taste? Prabhuji? Krishna Prasad, right? Control our taste by having Krishna Prasad. That doesn't mean you have to stop eating. Eat, but eat Krishna Prasad. And what is talking? Talking, so many things we talk, right? This person, that person, right? Immediately we'll be, involved like gossip, right? Pachalpa. But what you have to do? You have to control our tongue in what? Chanting the holy name, right? Chanting the holy name. Talk less. My mother says one very nice thing. She says, "Kam bolo, dheere bolo, meetha bolo." Right? Talk less, talk sweetly, and talk softly. Talk softly, talk sweetly, and talk slowly. Right? Very important. So we have to actually remember that we are using our tongue for one purpose and one purpose only: how to elevate people who are around us. Right? Okay, Anish.
One who is directly engaged in all of these devotional activities is to be understood as having studied all the Vedic literature. He who has come to the conclusion perfectly, of course. For the ordinary persons who are not in Krishna consciousness or who are not engaged in devotional service, what is to be done? and what is not to be done must be decided by the injunctions of the Vedas. One should act accordingly without argument. That is called following the principles of Sastra, or scripture. Sastra is without the four principal defects that are visible in the conditioned soul.
So these are 4 defects in every conditional soul. What are the 4 defects?
Imperfect senses, the propensity for cheating, certainty of committing mistakes, and certainty of being illusioned.
Right. 4 things. Each one of us, conditioned souls, are going to happen. We have imperfect senses, right? Do we know from our senses what is happening in the other room, what kids are doing? No, we don't even know what's happening within our body, right? Prabhuji said vitamin K, potassium, right? No idea. Krishna has taken care, right? We have imperfect senses. Second, propensity to cheat. Everybody has some cheating propensity, right? Cheating mentality, right? Okay, then certainty to commit mistakes. We are committing mistakes, right? Ask others and they will tell us all mistakes which we have committed, right? And fourth, certainty to be illusioned, right? We can be in illusion. All right.
These 4 principal defects in conditioned life disqualify one from putting forth rules and regulations.
So we cannot put forth rules and regulations. Because of these 4 defects which we have, we cannot put our rules and regulations. So Srila Prabhupada is coming to this point that we have to follow the rules and regulations which are given in the scriptures. Okay.
Therefore, the rules and regulations, as described in the Shastra, being above these defects, are accepted without alteration by all great saints, acharyas, and great souls.
Yes, thank you. Sid. In India,
there are many parties of spiritual understanding, generally classified as two: the impersonalist and the personalist. Both of them, however, leading their lives according to the principles of the Vedas, without the principles of the scriptures. One cannot elevate himself to the perfection of state. One who actually, therefore, understands the purport of the process is considered fortunate. In human society, aversion to the principles of understanding, the understanding of the person of God, is the cause of all problems. That is the greatest offense of human life. Therefore, Maya, the material energy of the Supreme Personality of God, is always giving us trouble in the shape of the threefold man. This material energy is consisted of the 3 modes of material nature. Material nature. One has to raise himself at least to the mode of goodness before the path to understanding the supreme will can be opened. Without raising oneself to the standard of the mode of goodness, one remains in ignorance and passion, which are the cause of demonic life.
okay, so we read this last class, right? In the last class, we read how there are 3 modes, right, in the material world: mode of ignorance, mode of passion, and mode of goodness. So we can only transcend, we can only go back and understand the knowledge when we are at least in the platform of mode of goodness, right? So we have to elevate ourselves from mode of ignorance to mode of passion to mode of goodness. But that is not where we actually will be able to go back. We have to come to parashuddha. We have to come above the mode of goodness, which is spiritual goodness, right? That's the main point. Okay. Yes, Sid.
Okay. Those in the mode of passion and ignorance derive the scriptures, derive the holy man, and derive the proper understanding of the spiritual master, and they do not care for the regulations of the scriptures. In spite of hearing the glories of devotional service, they are not attracted. Thus, they manufacture their own way of elevation. These are some of the defects of human society, which lead to the demonic status of life. If, however, one is able to be guided by a proper and bona-fide spiritual master, who can lead one to the path of elevation to the higher stage, then one's life becomes successful.
Yeah, so this is an important point. That the point is that we have to follow somebody who has seen this truth, right? That person is called a guru or a spiritual master. When you have a spiritual master, then and only then that person can actually help us understand what we are reading from the Shastras. Otherwise, it is not easy for us to even understand the Shastras, right? Rules and regulations are given in the scriptures, but it will be very hard for us to understand unless we understand from somebody who has seen the truth, right? That those people are called spiritual masters or gurus. But very important to find the right guru, right? Nowadays we see, right, how many fake gurus are there everywhere, right? So what is the sign of a real guru? Sign of a real guru is a person who is following the scriptures and speaking exactly what the scriptures have said. So that's why Srila Prabhupada says Bhagavad Gita as it is. No change. What Krishna actually delivered to Arjuna on the battlefield, same message. This person is also delivering. This guru is delivering, right? That is very important. Second quality is this person is only talking about Krishna, right? When this person is only talking about Krishna, then you know that this is a true guru, right? True spiritual master. Okay. So let's go into question and answers. We'll go to Lohit first. So Lohit, what is the purpose of following rules and regulations given in the Vedas? So in the first paragraph we read, what is the purpose of following rules and regulations? And if you don't follow rules and regulations, what happens? Ravi Prabhu, you can help. Second line.
Go to the translation.
No, you're right. We'll give others a chance. It's okay. You can say.
Everyone is expected to follow these rules and regulations. If one does not follow them and acts whimsically according to his lust, greed, and desire, then he never will be perfect in his life.
So the purpose of following the rules and regulations is that only following the rules and regulations we can perfect our life, right? We can perfect our life when we follow the rules and regulations. Okay, next question to Ravi Prabhu. So Prabhuji, what is the danger we face if we don't follow these rules and regulations?
Yeah, you'll be captured by ignorance.
Right? Will not be happy, right? What were the three things which Krishna says? We will neither be happy. Look at the translation, first translation.
Go to the spiritual world.
Let Ravi Prabhu say.
Never be happy or
Neither perfection nor happiness nor supreme destination. Got it? If somebody does not follow the rules and regulations, Krishna is saying this, right? We're not just making this up. This Krishna saying that this person will neither be happy, neither be perfect, nor will he or she will be able to go to the supreme destination. Okay? So do you want to follow or not follow? Follow, right? Okay. Next to Prabhuji. Prabhuji, what is the day? Three. Why should we accept the rules and regulations only from Shastra? Why should we accept only from Shastra? Why not listen from me?
Because Shastra, we go Bhagavad Gita because as it is. Prabhupada said. So, what you said something like that. Krishna delivered what message to Arjuna.
Right?
Same thing Bhagavad Gita. So we should follow Shastra.
But if I tell you, Prabhuji, I'm also giving you a message, you should follow me. I have 4 defects, right? We read 4 defects. Conditioned souls have 4 defects. What are the 4 defects? No. 4 defects, which is imperfect senses, right? Then cheating. I can be illusioned. And what was the last one? Huh?
Started with a W.
And committing mistakes, right? 4 things. Because I do that, don't follow such person. That's why we have to follow the scriptures, Shastras. Okay. Okay, next question for you, Prabhu. When is a person acting whimsically, according to what we read?
What do you mean by whimsical?
Whimsically is on his own, right? He's acting like a crazy person.
When you didn't follow the actual rules.
When you don't follow the actual rules and regulations. Very good. Okay, Krishna Veni Mataji, what are the two classification of spiritualists? Impersonalists and personalists. Very good. Okay, Lalita Mataji, what is the highest perfectional stage one can achieve in spiritual life? From your own Mataji, your understanding. This is your understanding. What do you think is the highest perfectional stage one can achieve in spiritual life?
Understand know the essence of everything that we're doing is to know.
Krishna, right? And to go back home, back to God, right? That is the highest perfectional stage, which to understand that my eternal position is to serve Krishna. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and I have a relationship with Krishna, right? That is the main thing. Okay, perfect timing. Suma Mataji, question for you. Mataji, how did Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say we can reach this state very easily? Two ways. Two ways he said. Hint is tongue. Mantra? Mahaprasad, right? Chanting holy name and chanting the holy name. Very good. Okay, Shri Gopika Mataji. Mataji, why do people fall down in their proper understanding of the absolute truth?
When they deride the scriptures from
When they deride the scriptures, yes. When they deride the scriptures, what does deriding scriptures mean?
Like they deny the scriptures. Like they don't reach. Yeah,
Not accepting the scriptures, right?
denying the scriptures.
Right? That is deriding the scriptures. I don't accept the scriptures. Then there is,
deride the holy man and deride the proper understanding.
then we can even fall down. Okay, please, devotees, be very, very careful about this, right? We can even fall down from whatever position we are. Yeah.
Is deride and denied the same thing?
Can you look it up? Or open up dictionary and tell us. Deride and deny. It's not. Okay, next question to Bhakti Priya Mataji. How do people behave in the modes of passion and ignorance? From your understanding. Have you seen people who are in mode of passion and ignorance? You have. So how are they behaving?
So in the mode of ignorance, you can example is better to understand. So somebody who's drunk is in the mode of ignorance.
Yeah.
They cannot see clearly, cannot say clearly, cannot think clearly.
Nice.
That's how they behave. Person
Cannot see, cannot hear, cannot think clearly. Okay.
So and the person in mode of passion is always working in the fruitive actions of their karma.
Correct.
So they're also always looking for a goal and they achieve a goal towards a material.
How can I get more? How can I get more? Right? Passion. Okay.
Bound by attractions.
Okay. Yes.
They're not the same thing.
Okay. What does deride mean?
Derived means something, like means something is obtained or like developed from something else.
Okay.
And denied is like refused.
What is
You don't
what is
accept
the origin of deride?
How about
Say deride definition. We'll get it. Okay. We'll come back. Next question. To Kaushalya Mataji. So Kaushalya Mataji, why do we undergo miseries in material life? We read in the last paragraph that Maya Devi is giving threefold miseries with her trident, poking us, right? Why are we getting these miseries in our material life? So read from In Human Society. Read from that paragraph. In human society, Okay, I'll read. So, in human society, aversion to principles of understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that causes us to fall down. That is the greatest offense of human life. When that happens, then Maya, which is the material energy, she is giving us trouble in the form of threefold miseries. Right? That's why we get threefold miseries.
Usually, aversion means not interested, or is it opposite to what exactly means? I think we should look at the exact.
Aversions to the principles of understanding Supreme Personality is like these rules and regulations have been given. We have aversion to it. We don't want to follow. We don't want to follow. Yeah, hate. We hate it. We don't want to follow it. He's giving. It is good for you. Please, Prabhu, chant the holy name. I'm good. Yeah. I'm the doer. I don't want to follow. Cricket match. Right? Like that. Right? Okay, application to Prabhuji. Application, Prabhu. Discuss any one rule that you are following in Krishna consciousness and how it has helped you to elevate your consciousness. One rule.
Try to read the same Bhagavatam.
Read Srila.
Which role, shows that, okay.
Very nice. Right? So, Srila Prabhupada has given us some don'ts and some do's, which are from the scriptures. What are the don'ts? 4 don'ts. Huh? Yes, which are? No meat eating. No intoxication. No illicit sex. No gambling. 4 don'ts. These are 4 regulative principles which we have to follow. Then there are some do's, right? Many times as devotees, we focus more on the don'ts. We forget to focus on the do's. We have to focus more on the do's. Okay. What are the do's? 64 items are given to do's. Out of 64, Mahaprabhu says, at least, please, devotees, do 5 every day. What are the 5? Chant the holy name. Second, read Srimad Bhagavatam. Third, deity worship. Perform seva. Please look at me. Perform deity worship. Right? Remember me. Then, fourth, association of devotees. Be with devotees. And fifth, make your home like home. Right now, does it feel like we're sitting in McKinney? No. Feels like we are sitting in Vrindavan, right? Sitting nicely, talking about Krishna, right? About to, discussing with devotees, like that. Even if you are alone, in your mind, you can create your own dham, right? When you close your eyes, you can remember the dham. You can immediately be transformed to the dham. So that is very, very powerful, which you should try to meditate. Every day, try to close your eyes and try to go to the dham. That is a very, very powerful meditation which we can all do.
I think Maharaj Kulakshetra, yeah. He used to, this is also Ashishik Maharaj told us, he's getting up in the morning, right? When he gets up, first step he will imagine that this step is for Ranganath, going towards Ranganath. So every day he would do that. One step close to Ranganath. So that was his practice. So he put his foot on the ground. At once, first step he would say, "Oh, I'm going towards Ranganath."
It's a very, very powerful meditation. We should all try it. Everybody try, like immediately when you close your eyes, that one place in the dham, immediately you can be transformed there. And immediately you can be in that mood of the dham, right? So try it.
Why do we undergo miseries? What did you say?
Why do we undergo miseries? So, because we have aversion to the principles of understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that causes us to fall down. When we fall down, that is the greatest offense of human life. Because there is offense, Maya Devi, then she gives us always troubles in the shape of the threefold miseries. Yeah. It's because of that, right? What is karma? Karma is basically we have not followed the right rules and regulations. Right? We cheated somebody. Right? We put somebody in trouble. Right? We said something, criticized somebody behind their back, in front of their back. Right? So many things we have done.
Probably we can think of karma as a result of fall down.
Result of fall down. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Okay. Essence is the preaching. Who would like to read? Somebody who has not read. Mummy, why don't you read? Preaching is the essence. Last paragraph.
The symptoms of a sadhu are that he is tolerant, merciful, and friendly to all living entities. He has no enemies. He is peaceful. He abides by the scriptures, and all his characteristics are sublime. A sadhu, as described above, is a devotee of the Lord. His concern, therefore, is to enlighten people in devotional service to the Lord. That is his mercy. He knows that without devotional service to the Lord, human life is spoiled. A devotee travels all over the country from door to door preaching, be Krishna conscious. Be a devotee of Lord Krishna. Don't spoil your life in simply fulfilling your animal propensities. Human life is meant for self realization or Krishna consciousness. These are the preachings of a sadhu. He is not satisfied with his own liberation. He always thinks about others. He is the most compassionate personality towards all the fallen souls. One of his qualifications, therefore, is Karunika, great mercy to the fallen souls. He is merciful because he is the well wisher of all living entities. He is not only a well wisher of human society, but a well-wisher of animal society as well. It is said here, Sarvash Dehinam, which indicates all living entities who have accepted a material body. Not only does human beings have a material body, but other living entities such as cats and dogs also have material bodies. The devotee of the Lord is merciful to everyone, the cats, dogs, trees, etc. He treats all living entities in such a way that they can ultimately get salvation from the material entanglement.
Very nice. So, basically, symptoms of sadhu are given. And what does a sadhu do? Right? Symptoms of a sadhu are sadhu is always tolerant, sadhu is merciful, and sadhu is friendly. Tolerant, merciful, and friendly. Right? Very nice example is of our dear Srila Prabhupada. Right? Srila Prabhupada was in Vrindavan for 12 years. He could have been there. Right? He was already with Krishna. But because he had so much compassion, at the age of 70, he came all the way here to save so many souls. Right? So, same way, we can also do our bit by whoever we find, we are able to give this gift to others. Right? We have to be tolerant, merciful, and friendly to others and give this compassion and share this gift with everyone. Okay. Thank you, everybody. We'll stop here. And we'll, yes, Mataji. Mataji? 5 do's are we chant the holy name, we read Srimad Bhagavatam, we perform deity worship, we be in the association of devotees, and 5th, make your place wherever you are a dham. Make your place like dham, like Vrindavan, Mathura, or go to dham. If you're not in dham, make your dham. Visit holy places. Yeah.
But we cannot always do that.
Then from there also chant.
Yeah. Okay, so let us sing Narsingha Aarti. Yes, please. Come here in front. Yeah. And see, you sit here. You sit here. And then you can, nicely you can chant.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Come sit. Loudly. You say. Loudly you say. What? Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki, both of you.
Nrsimha Bhagwan ki
Ki
jai!
Prahlad Maharaj ki.
Jai!
No, you say. Prahlad
Maharaj ki
Jai! Go Premanande! Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnava Kalpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwaso Navajayate Karira Avidyachal Jadindriya Kaheta Jive Pele Vishaya Sagare Taramadhe Jivati Lobha Maithu Dharmati Take Teka Kathina Samsare Krishna Bada Dayamai Karibari Jivajan Prasadana Dilo Bhai Sayana Mukta Pao Radha Krishna Gunaga Prime Dapo Sri Durgamyani Kai Jai Nimai, Jai Nitai, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Advaita Gadadhar. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Bhagavad Mahaprasad ki. Who's ready for Krishna Prasadam? Haribo!
Because they eat food and they are not watching.
Haribo, please come have Prasadam.